Melissa Johnson with Southern Athena, and in my past videos I have mentioned some common homebuyer myths. So today I thought I would take the time to share with you the 5 most common homebuyer myths. So this one is probably the biggest myth, and the one I hear time and time again is that I can't buy a house until I've saved enough for a 20% down payment. And while it's great to save 20% and have that and guarantees that you don't have to pay a premium mortgage insurance, it's difficult to save, especially for first-time home buyers. So there are programs out there where you can pay as little as 3% down. And this is great because this means many renters are able to get into the market sooner since there is less cash out of pocket. So moving on to myth number 2, I need at least a 780 credit score in order to qualify for a house. Well, you're in luck because in Ellie Mae's recent Orientation Insight report, 51.5% of recently approved mortgages had a credit score between 600 and 749, so it's possible. Myth 3, the only cost is a down payment. So at this point, the buyer has saved enough for a down payment, they have been pre-approved, they found the perfect house, and then I put together a buyer net sheet for them, and they realize that they're going to need 2 to 5% of the purchase price in closing cost. And while I always try to negotiate for the seller to pay at least a portion of the buyer's closing costs, that is not always the case, especially in a hot market when you need to bring your highest and best offer. So buyers just need to be cautious and prepared for that additional cost. Myth 4, renting is cheaper than buying. So depending on where you're renting, a home mortgage could be less expensive, especially here in Nashville. And either way, you're going to be paying your mortgage or the landlord's mortgage, so it might as well be yours. Last but not least, myth 5, interest rates are on the rise. So this is something people are constantly throwing out there, and yes, they are slowly creeping up, but they are still cheaper. They're still less than they were 10 years ago. So is 0.2% really going to make a difference in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. So it shouldn't be holding you back from buying a home. So those were the 5 most common home buyer myths. I hope you found that helpful. And if you have any questions and would like more information on home buyer programs and a rent versus buy chart customized to you, please reach out and contact us or comment below. Thank you.